top of the morning to you. It's 32 FM 94.9, your Fenya station. The program now is the Breakdown newspaper review, top of 6, and this is how we do it every other day, well, except Sunday. I'm OLUTAYO. Good morning to you, dear listener.
Good morning. I'm Kenny Durutilu, and we're taking a look at the major headlines of the papers. I'm starting off with the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning. Boundary disputes worsen insecurity. 676 killed in states. Akeredolu apologizes to clerics over Muslim tickets. That's talking politics. Ekweremadu detained 82 days. Daughter seeks kidney donor. In business, passport issuance rises by 38%. More Nigerians relocate. Elsewhere, gridlock traps Lagos-Ibadan motorists, passengers for 16 hours. In Milokan, Tinubu turns to do what? Tinubu's turn, rather, to do what? Also from the Punch, Lagos flooding, rescuers recover 2 corpses, save 9. In the Metro Plus pages, you find this one. Lagos suspects arraigned for vandalizing, stealing car parts. NSCDC arrests 8 suspects in Lagos, Akwa Ibom. Also from the business side of the Punch newspaper, federal government gets low revenue from mining sector. That's according to the RMAFC. Stock market loses 38 billion naira as 13 equities decline. And lastly, from the Punch newspaper this morning, Body George Group to meet on PDP crisis.
All right, let's take a look at Premium Times. Nigeria's energy transition plan challenges for decade of gas. It's an analysis. We want to read it: how Nigerian students became change agents in solid waste management. Soldiers rescue 6 hostages as offensive against terrorists continues in Kaduna. Vigilante members fall attack kill many terrorists in Katsina. ASU court adjourns Nigerian government suit against striking university lecturers. Africa should consider criminalizing ecocide. That you also find from Premium Times. Death toll rises to 7 in Jigawa boat accident. INEC detects several double registrants in CVR. Ethiopian authorities detain journalists. Gubeze and Miaza Mohammed. Court reserves judgment indefinitely in APC Yobe North primary tussle. And on 2023, lack of funds may hamper hearing election petitions. Appeal Court President. Nigeria elected to lead African Governors Forum. Gbajabiamila makes fresh appointments, names new Chief of Staff, Deputy, flooding. Lagos tenants fault emergency responders claim of rescuing women trapped in homes. Do we have more from Premium Times? Okay, you can see Tinubu here. Tinubu not dropping out of 2023 race, campaign cancel.
From the Daily Post, ASU strike, brain drain to hit universities as lecturers relocate overseas. That's education related there. Elsewhere, Ifeanyi Ubah's PA among aides murdered in Anambra gunmen ambush. Save my life. My father has kidney issues too. Ekweremadu's daughter, Sonia. That's something you can pick up from the Daily Post as well. Gunmen hired by Oba's son attack him inside palace in Ogun. Elsewhere from the Daily Post, Ekiti Assembly Speaker congratulates Fayemi as 4th President. Gbajabiamila promotes Olanrewaju Smart to Chief of Staff, appoints 9 others. Nigeria's failure, reason I don't celebrate, Bayelsa Deputy Governor, saying that one there. Elsewhere, Rivers, Kano, Abuja get 9,000 capacity prisons. That's according to the federal government. Also, this one, Akwa Ibom PDP Reconciliation Committee submits report, begs aggrieved members. Also, politics, INEC detects numerous double registrants in continuous voter registration. Ifeanyi Ubah, YPP writes Buhari police over Anambra deadly attack. Now, Group 1's article to beware of traitors. That's also talking politics. Plateau 2023, La Long. APC have concluded plans to rig polls. That's coming from a PDP chieftain there. Fayemi's election as 4th president excites Buhari. And also from the Daily Post newspaper, gunmen abduct pastor in Plateau, demand 20 million naira. Ondo, vehicle rams into shop, kills baby in Ore.
All right, from Daily Trust newspaper, 2023 presidency, it's not your turn. Obi tells Tinubu, ignorance, food restrictions and taboos, fueling malnutrition in Nigeria. Federal government, are we still our brothers' keepers? It's a question there. From Daily Trust, amid parents' ordeal, Kerimadu's daughter begs public for kidney. NNRA trains 40 officers on nuclear emergency response. Federal government targets 52 billion naira from cashew exports. What to know about Johnson & Johnson single-dose COVID-19 vaccine? Fintech platform unlocks $600 million in credit for unbanked customers. Some more here. 2023 will send Atiku to his retirement home in Dubai, says Shatima. 9 trapped as one-story building sinks in Lagos. Flight operation resumes in Kano or at Kano Airport. All right, still from here, we have another one. APC inaugurates Gamji as Tinubu Vanguard's Northern DG. 2023 presidency, it's not your turn. Of course, that's from Peter Obi to Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. I'm not worried about big parties. That's the SDP presidential candidate, and many passengers stranded as Minabida Road collapses.
From the Nation newspaper, NCDC, 18 in 100 infected may die of Lassa fever. Presidential pardon, I bear no grudge against anybody, says ex-governor Niyame. Judgment reserved in Ahmed Lawan Bashir Machina suit is also another one from the Nation newspaper this morning. Atiku unfolds 5-point development agenda. You want to grab a copy of the Nation for more details on that. Ikerimadu's daughter begs public for kidney donor. Buhari Tinubu celebrate Fayemi over election as fourth president. Unilorin lucky having Egbewole as VC. And lastly, Ayade visits an envoy, consoles UK over demise of Queen. We'll take some commercials right now. When we come back, we'll be taking a look at some other stories, analysis, and of course, your thoughts. To stay with us.
Oh yes! People have been winning, and you too can be a millionaire in the Dangote Bag of Goodies Season 3 promo. Yes! Spell Dangote and become a multi-millionaire. Category 1, instant win. Buy bags of Dangote cement. Pick up the scratch card and win an instant prize. Category 2, for the star prize, pick up the scratch card inside the bags to spell DANGOTE, qualifying you to win 1 million naira cash. Category 3, the mega star prize. Pick out the scratch card inside the bags and spell DANGOTE, qualifying you to win 5 million naira cash. When you pick an alphabet with an eagle, look out for letter O that has the Dangote Eagle logo for you to win the mega star prize. Terms and conditions apply.
Country people, education be the foundation for better future. Now, why Dominion Aviation College they give you the opportunity to sabi many things we follow for inside the education? Share na air ticketing and reservation / GDS training, abi tourism transport and travel management, software development and application development courses nko. Now, Dominion Aviation College make you the rush go. Within 6 months, you self don't turn sabi person be that o. Admission requirement no hard at all. Just make sure say you get a waiting result. WAEC, GCE, NECO, ND, NCE, HND or BSc. So you go fit register, learn air ticketing and reservation / GDS training, tourism transport and travel management and many other things. Wetin you can't wait for again? Sharply go visit Dominion Aviation College. We see don't put a number B37 Oyinlola Street off Bolumole Ring Road, Challenge Ibadan, or make you tell the wire 0814-730-6896. WhatsApp 0813-148-2943. Website www.dominionaviationcollege.com. Dominion Aviation College. Better choice for better education.
Waiting you sabi about the beautiful game. You there for the life and style. Fantasy leagues, bass goals, ginger and okpo. Breaking down the stats even to the MVPs. Taking no L's and only for the W's. I beg. Then Showmax Pro get news for you. Football season is back. Live, e-choke. Watch the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A. Anywhere on any screen. Mado. Stream the action from Super Sport live on Showmax Pro. Sign up at showmax.com.
Power oil, power oil. Bunga cooking oil, we get different sizes and different packs. Oh, power oil, power oil. The one way they sweet me na mini pack 400 naira. Yeah. Power oil, power oil. Play everywhere. Power oil, good for your heart. Power oil. No cholesterol. Power oil, no trans fat. Power oil.
announcement from Jonathan King Limited is for those who desire the truth and are ready to take actions for a rewarding future. Canada is arguably the best place to acquire first-class, practical, and developmentally oriented education. Opportunity for students' scholarships, grants, and interest-free loans to pursue their studies to PhD level in Canada is about the highest in the world, and they can work while undergoing full-time studies. Jonathan King Limited invites parents and prospective students to a life-changing meeting with a team from Canada led by the Associate Director, International Recruitment, Thompson Rivers University, Canada, who will speak and answer questions on Canada study visa, life in Canada, and opportunities open to students. Date, Thursday, 15th of September 2022.
Venue, Floor 22, Learning and Training Center, Cocoa House, Ibadan. Time, 12 noon prompt.
Admission is free. However, it's on first-come, first-served basis, as the hall will take only about 100 people. Please visit our website, jonathankinglimited.com. Jonathan King Limited, first and 6th floors, Cocoa House, Ibadan.
Make you believe I will plenty. You say if you follow enjoy the wonderment of the FIFA World Cup for Qatar with Coca-Cola. Summer any Coca-Cola product we get white cover. Check under the counter. You go see simple code. Dial star 8014 star 1 star code hash to join. Make yourself get chance jollificate for free. You fit win a with all expense paid trip to the FIFA World Cup for Qatar. Hey! Even 250 million naira gidigba airtime also dey to win. Instanta. Terms and conditions they shall. Coca-Cola na the official partner of the FIFA World Cup. Now FCCPC approved this promo.
32 FM 94.9.
All right, great to have you back with us. 32 FM 94.9, Break of Dawn paper review. And yes, so we're taking a look at the major stories and helping us to make sense of those. This morning is Austin Udumo. Good morning, Austin.
Good morning, Ken.
Good morning, Austin.
Antayo, good morning.
All right, let's start off with this one from the Daily Post. 2023 presidency, it's not your turn, Obi tells Tinubu. Basically saying next year's election is not based on ethnicity or religion. He believes that it's nobody's turn. We know who he's referring to there. No question. An audacious statement, some would actually say that one, when that one actually came out from Tinubu there. But I believe you have to give him some credit for being open about his intentions.
Yes, he came out in the open to say, Emilio Con, that it is my turn. He has always been passionate about becoming the president of the country, right from 1999, most especially. Okay. All this assisting people to get to power, placing people, is also a way of making provisions for himself at the end of the day, which suffice to say that nothing goes for nothing. Even at that forum where he spoke in Abeokuta, he did say he brought in the vice president at some point when the idea of a Muslim ticket could not fly in 2015. I hope you can still record that statement. Right. That if not, he had always been interested. First of all, as a matter of age, he wanted to be the running mate to President Muhammadu Buhari in 2015. So he has not hidden the fact that he's interested in becoming the president of the country. The flag bearer of the Labour Party has come out to say that no, it is not the turn of anybody. I also said it on this platform yesterday that with the current political situation and dynamics in the country, it is not sure yet for any of these candidates, especially the three major ones. So if you look at that statement, perhaps Obi have always said that it is the turn of Nigerians to get their country back. So let's now see whether the populace, the voters, the electorate will see it that way, take their destiny in their hands, come 2023, that yes, we need to reclaim our country. Of course, one out of these three had to still emerge at the end of the day. But I sincerely hope that it will be the turn of Nigerians, not the turn of some people somewhere who will contact themselves, meet together and say, oh, let's install so and so person for their selfish political interests, not necessarily for the benefit of the common man. So I agree sincerely that it is the turn of Nigerians. But someone has come out to say that it is my turn and is pursuing that vigorously. Even before their presidential primary, he was here and there talking about it, not hiding the fact. You know, some of them were hiding behind one finger. That was one thing we said about the vice president at the issue. If you are interested, come out in the open. There's no point being proverbial about it. But give it to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, one of the person that was interested in the presidency. He came out in the open. He pursued it. He claimed it at all costs.
Do you think that forthrightness would actually work in his favor at the end of the day?
Well, I do not know. Let's see how it goes. The people will determine that. It's not going to be by fiat. He has scaled the first hurdle, emerged the candidate of his party. It's now that you emerge a candidate does not translate to winning the election by fiat. It was during the former ruling party, the PDP, when PDP was still PDP, that you can do anything to get the ticket. Once you get the ticket, you are almost as good as being sworn in already. But the dynamics has changed over time. There are some people get the ticket. In 2019, it happened in the history of Nigeria that 2-term governors who were interested in the Senate lost woefully. Governor Abiola Ajimobi lost in Oyo State. Asikuben governor want to go to the Senate. Dankwabo also lost in Gombe State. That has never happened before then. So the dynamics keep changing on a daily basis. So let's see how it goes.
All right. Sorry to butt there. I was going to do more. Peter Keyamo says Peter Obi is only playing ethnic card to get votes.
Yes.
And he's also faking assassination attempt on him.
Was going to fake assassination attempt. You know, the issue of the assassination is what we really have to look at properly. Because for you to talk about assassination, campaign has not even started until September 28th. INEC will officially ring the bell for people to go into the ring. And we have said this particular election, especially the electionary campaign, must be based on issues, not name calling, not castigation and casting aspersion on people. But Festus Keyamo said there was a statement read by or made by, purportedly made by Peter Obi, that someone from the southwest told some people from the southwest not to vote for Peter Obi. Well, I don't know where he got that piece of information from. But Festus Keyamo, in reaction to that, Festus Keyamo is the spokesperson for the Tinubu Presidential Campaign Council. He came out to debunk that insinuation, that was not true, that Peter Obi is trying to whip up unnecessary ethnic sentiment. I can say it and I can bet it. Peter Obi has a lot of followership in the southwestern part of the country. There are some people who feel that the vibrancy, the energy and the vigor of Peter Obi and his economic sense is needed in the presidency come 2023. So, number one, he has a lot of people admiring him, following him in the southwest. Then, on the second note, I do not know where he got that information from. And this type of election, like I said earlier, the times have also changed politically. It is not so common again where someone would just say, oh, yeah, go and vote for so and so person. We still have a institutional vote, no doubt about that. But it is not like the way it used to be before. So, Festus Keyamo can say a number of things. But the idea of bringing in assassination into it is what is generating a lot of reaction. And so many people are not comfortable with that. You can swear, talk about ethnic sentiment. You can swear, talk about some other thing. But why are you bringing assassination, faking assassination into it? So some people have the opinion that perhaps that will also be like a game plan, that in the event that will happen in the nearest future as the campaign kickstart officially. In my view, I feel that the personality of Festus Keyamo is too controversial for a spokesperson for that campaign organization. There are some other qualified and prominent individual within the APC. Personal opinion now.
Well, you need a man who can do the job. What
Personal,
would you say of FFK?
Personal opinion. You know, the likes of, because Tinubu needs someone that will better manage his image. You know, there are a lot of baggage, there are a lot of controversy. Let us not deceive ourselves. The other time we saw a documentary that, oh, I'm not the one that owns this, I'm not the one that owns this. You know, it's just like reacting to the feelings of the people. You understand? Reacting to the feeling of the people. If not that, you also sense or you guess that, oh, perhaps this thing looks like this or it's almost like this. You can't come and say, I'm not the one that owns 32 FM.
We're saying, with the kind of politics we play, okay, why will, Ashwaji Tinubu be cutting FFK at this time? All right, so I mean, they just look for the man that can do the job. Fortunately, so we need people that will be incontroverted. We need people that can be able to bring something to the table to offer. We need somebody. APC needs somebody. Tinubu needs somebody at this time that is less controversial in terms of his image making. You know, we are talking about selling your candidacy vis-a-vis your personality to people. That involves changing the age-long perception. I don't know whether you understand the point I'm making. Age-long perception. Tinubu has never worked for the federal government. He has no appointment under the Buhari government. But a lot of people feel that he has a lot of government money in his cover. So he needs somebody that can do the job excellently well without so much controversy. So the issue of assassination, in my view, was uncalled for. Right. It shouldn't have come to play at all. Okay, the number of passports issued by the Nigeria Immigration Service rose by 38% between 2020 and 2021. This is an increase from 767,164 to 1,059,059 passports issued in 2020 and 2021, respectively. Passport issuance rises by 38%. More Nigerians relocate.
That's just the truth, Tayo and Kenny. You know, it is a statement of facts. In short, if you look at that number, 2022 alone account for the combination of 2021 and 2020, which means that Nigerians have never been so interested in relocating out of the country like ever. You understand? People want to leave the country. There are some people in Nigeria before, people like myself, who feel that, oh, just be comfortable here, make the money, go out of the country once in a while, then you come back. Nigeria is my father's land. You want to live in the country. But a lot of people are beginning to change that orientation as a result of combination of so many factors. You understand? They don't mind. Tire people, it costs fortune to relocate a family out of this country, especially to the UK. But a lot of people that you never expect are going into that. Some are becoming heavily indebted just to get out of this mess that the government has put all of us. So, thank God, this data is looking like a true reflection of the current situation in the country. Most people do not want to leave Nigeria today are government officials, those who benefit from the government, those who feel that, oh, the situation is the same. They feel that, oh, the government has done well. Are we talking about the issue of insecurity? Are we talking about the issue of economy? Of course, there is global economic crisis. But how do you manage it? What are areas of comparative advantage? What can you bring to the table? That is the issue. So the Nigerian Immigration Service has come out to say, look, this is the situation. Go to the immigration office. You will cry for this nation.
There is also...
Go to the embassies. Go to the airport. You will weep for the future of Nigeria.
While some Nigerians are planning to leave the country or some already are leaving, you find people also coming to Nigeria. Some foreigners, you find the Chinese coming to establish businesses here. And there's this argument that it is only Nigerians who do not see the opportunities in their country.
It is not so. some of the foreigners have also suffered as a result of insecurity in the country. Some of the rail track that is currently under construction have been deserted as a result of insecurity. Those who laid the rail track, do you know what they do now? They go in military convoy. Of course, the market is here. We have the market, we have the opportunities here. Not as if they are coming, but let's take the statistics. The area of attraction of foreign direct investment, can you compare it to the period before now? As a result of volatility in the economy? On a good day, Tayo, when a local currency is devalued or weakened directly or indirectly, what happens? Is to attract investors. But the enabling environment, is it being created? That's the issue. We are not saying that people should come in. If you have your money, you can invest. There are opportunities in Nigeria, but the cost of doing business is on the high side like never before. That is why a lot of people want to get out of the hook at all costs. It is not about seeing opportunity or what have you. There are opportunities in Nigeria. Those that are living, some of them are not living because they want to live. But the situation is pushing them to the wall, and they realize that there is no future.
All right, let's quickly look at this one before we go on another break. Ekiti Osun polls, more questions, trail INEC server hacking claims.
Yes, I think INEC really need to show cause. If there are elections that INEC have done relatively well in recent time, it is that of Osun and Ekiti. So INEC also came on board to say that, hackers have also tried to penetrate into their server for Ekiti and Osun. So they need to come out. Those who were expected to win that election actually won, irrespective of whatever anybody will say. Ekiti election was a true reflection of the will of the people. Osun election was a true reflection of the will of the people. We can conclude by fear that Adeleke won a second term in Osun State. You understand? So what is the point INEC is making? This is just a kind of controversy. If you have said that, technology have been substantially deployed to the extent that your servers are being fortified, you understand, that is a different ball game. But to give a statement that suggests that your servers were hacked for Osun and Ekiti election, it shows that perhaps something went wrong. The candidate that won in Ekiti, I know some people will call in this morning and say, no, it's only Osun that is free. Perhaps their candidate won. That, the Ekiti was not free. It is not so. Go and check the record. Oyebamiji was projected to win that election even before the day of election, because Fayose gave away by supporting a less popular candidate.
Do you think
in that particular election?
The claim is just a political statement?
The claim, I do not see, except I said INEC we need to show cause. Are you saying that you have been able to deploy technology vis-a-vis people not being able to hack into the system? I know there is no technology you put in place. Nigerians are very smart. They will go a step higher to circumvent the process. But if you say that election that had been adjudged by both local and international observers as one of the freest elections in recent time, you are now making comments suggesting that your database were hacked as a result of those elections. So how do we now defend the results? Look at the Osun election, for example. There is no way Adeleke would have won that election if not that some people within the APC decided to work against their party. Adeleke came out in his opening statement after winning the election that some members of the APC helped him to win that election. So we can see clearly that this is a true reflection of a popular will of the people. The same thing in the Ekiti election. All the APC aspirants that never got the ticket, rather than fragmenting and working against their party, they all came together for the first time. That was why the candidate in the APC candidate in Ekiti won. That's the truth. So INEC should come up with valid proof, come up with evidence that, this is what we mean. Because beavers were deployed.
INEC also needs
elections
to convince Nigerians that we can trust the process. Come 2023.
That is what I'm saying. You need to tell us, not after results have been announced in an election. Nobody is querying that fact except for politicians who are bad losers. You are now coming about to say that the system was tampered with. So you are making people to doubt the fidelity of the process, which is not supposed to be, because INEC, in our view, in recent time has improved and rebranded substantially, and we need to give that to them.
Okay, we need to go on another break. Ekerimadu's daughter makes public appeal for kidney donation. I will be back in a bit. Please stay tuned.
Power oil, power oil. Ogonga cooking oil, we get different sizes and different packs. Oh, power oil, power oil. The one way they sweet me na mini pack, 400 naira. Yeah. Power oil, power oil. They everywhere. Power oil, good for your heart. Power oil, no cholesterol. Power oil, no trans fat. Power oil. And people who listen to your heart use power oil. Power oil, power oil. Power oil.
My guy, this your sneaker shine up. How did you get the original? Did you travel or what?
In this economy, I bought it from Adidas official store on Jumia.
Yep, with several international and local brands on offer, you are sure to get quality and original items when you shop directly from the brand's official store on Jumia. You can shop for these items at juicy discounts during the brand festival from 12th of September to 2nd of October. Make secure payments online, enjoy free delivery on orders above 1,999 naira, and return any order for free. Terms and conditions apply.
Jumia, your everyday delivered.
Waiting you sabi about the beautiful game. You there for the life and style. Fantasy leagues, bass goals, ginger and okto, breaking down the stats even to the MVPs, taking no L's and only for the W's. I beg, then Showmax Pro get news for you. Football season is back. Live, e-choke. Watch the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, anywhere on any screen. Mado. Stream the action from Super Sport, live on Showmax Pro. Sign up at showmax.com.
Sweetheart, you look worried. Is there something you're not telling me?
Yes, our daughter is 3. She's so brilliant. She should be in school by now. But I'm concerned about her educational foundation.
Oh, really? I figured that out already.
But how?
Megastars British Schools. So true. Every dream is possible just by building the right foundation. Megastars British Schools provides your child with the right foundational knowledge and skills to building a great future. Our affordable tuition, conducive learning environment, and modern teaching facilities is what distinguishes us at Megastars British Schools. Every child is a star. What are you waiting for? Register your child with us today at Megastars British School, number 9, Basharo Apampa Street, Jericho GRA, Ibadan. For inquiries, please call 0806-994-9006. Megastars British School. Learning, studying, and training.
Oníbàárà mi, ẹ jẹ́ fún mi ní golden penny 400-gram midi pack. Spaghetti ni àwọn ọmọ mi fẹ́ jẹ ní alẹ́ yìí.
Mama Bisi, èwo tún ni 400-gram midi pack?
Èyí ni tuntun tí a gbé dé golden penny pasta 400-gram midi pack pẹ̀lú àmì ìdáyàtọ̀ kan náà. Golden penny pasta jẹ gbádùn rẹ̀ lọ́nà tó ń wọ̀.
Rolling in 2, lights, camera, sound, action. It's here. MTN 5G, it's here. The MTN wonder. The wonder of art. No. This is how your line is supposed to go.
The wonder of MTN 5G has arrived, and it's time for you to be a part of it. All you have to do is pre-order your own 5G router for 50,000 naira only. Visit www.mtn.ng/5G-router. Follow the instructions there and start your 5G life right now.
Tolú, báwo ni ìrìnàjò ẹ̀? Ilẹ̀ Haúsá dùn. Mo jẹ oúnjẹ kan tó ń pè ní dambu ìṣèkáfá níbẹ̀. Ọ̀rẹ́, adùn àti ìtasọ́sán ìlú lárinrin.
Oúnjẹ ti délẹ̀ o.
Láìdé, oúnjẹ yẹn náà ló ṣe. Ó tún dùn jù yẹn lọ. Báwo ló ṣe sè é? Ìsebẹ̀ ọ̀ngà. Òun ni ìsebẹ̀ tó nílò fádùn àti ìtasọ́sán tó lélẹ̀. Dùn àwọn tó fẹ́ràn nínú pẹ̀lú oúnjẹ aládùn nínú ilé rẹ̀.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
32 FM 94.9.
FM 94.9 Breakdown Newspaper Review. It's 5 minutes past 7 and the lines are open now. 0809 7000 949, 0705 500949, and 0906 2000 949. Austin, before we took the break, I mentioned the story of Ekremadu's daughter, who somehow also gave a hint of the father's ailment.
Yes, that the father too, that the kidney problem is a genetic one that runs in the family that the father has. But I think the one for this lady is severe and chronic. She has come out with an appeal. Let people feel for her, be compassionate, because 3 to 4 times dialysis in a week is way high, which means it's really chronic. I pray that God will save her life. This has always been the case since that after when the litigation started, what will now become of this poor, let me not say poor, this innocent young lady. You understand? She said by herself that she has survived and lived so far under the grace of God. The grace is still sufficient to let people come to her aid.
Hello, good morning. Good morning. Go ahead. Your name?
Yeah, good morning, Tayo. Good morning. Good morning. See, let us be frank with ourselves. When the stupid person will continue doing something the same way and expect different results. Our so-called leader needs to restructure this country before conducting election in 2023. Have a nice day on my show.
All right, thank you very much. 070-550-949, 080-97,949. Those are the numbers. Austin, before we take messages on Facebook, I would like to get your thoughts on this one. Ondo State Governor Akeredolu, he has apologized to Christian clerics, basically over the Muslim ticket and all of that. He appealed to them to help talk to their followers for the need to forgive and give the party a chance.
Yes, according to him, he said he's also worried about the same faith ticket. That, however, the party's choice was strategic about it. If the party's choice is strategic, why worried about it? We're told to move on long before now. That after all, that is not the only ticket available on the ballot. You understand? So Akeredolu appeal. I don't know what that means, but of course, people are going to go into the election like never before. The issue of religion, ethnic will play a dominant factor in electing who becomes the president in 2023. Some people feel that we should not talk about it. They feel it does not really matter. But look at the governor who is vocal that power should come to the south.
Right.
Is now begging religious leaders to talk to their followers. If the ticket is so smart and good, why begging people?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Tayo.
Good morning.
Good morning, Edu. My name is Edianwe Owed. I'm calling from Akalawe.
All right.
Please, number one, I want Austin to expatiate on the first discussion concerning Tinubu. That since 1999, he has been interested in becoming the president. Because I know you never contested 1999 for president, contested for governor. Then the second one I'm going to have to do with that of INEC. INEC should not play with the intelligence of the Nigerian populace. Like me, I've never registered before. After the Abiola election, I've never voted since. But I took pain to pass through the hurdle to go and register in INEC office at Ibianyure. I went there several times. I spent money, I spent effort. So INEC must not play with the mind of us, Nigerians. They must be sincere. They must stand by what they mean by saying that they are bringing a new thing to the electioneering system.
All right, Austin, you want to react to that earlier statement?
Yes, I'm also aware that Tinubu did not contest for the office of president in 1999. He said it by himself. He said his presidential ambition was age-long ambition. When you nurse ambition, it is not the day you contest that you start nursing an ambition. So I think it's very clear.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
This is Balkis from Ibadan. Oyetola trying to prevent the sowing on 27th of November 2022 appears folly. Like, did he keep something in the Osun State Governor office and he finds it very difficult to attach himself from that office? To the best of my knowledge, the people of Osun and Ekiti voted for their candidates above political parties. They follow their conscience in voting. So trying to going to tribunal for another retrial is like a waste of time and resources. For what we know in Osun State, the same governor pays salaries in arrears. Perhaps we should try to put that into consideration and leave a good legacy as he's leaving the office this year. Good morning.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
The caller is there.
Hello. Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Okay, I'm three questions for you. My question is, why is it so difficult for them to restructure the country without conducting election in 2023? That's my question.
All right, 070-55,949-080-97,949.
All right, on Facebook in 2015, a group of people presented President Buhari to Nigeria as a reformed Democrat and a military background and moral character who would put an end to insecurity and corruption here. Tragically, the two things that ought to have improved got worse. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Okay, that dropped. Let's take this one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Tayo.
Good morning.
Hello, Kenny. How's it? Years ago, you told us have constitutional right to go to tribunal. You can win, you cannot win. Nobody can prevent him from having his fundamental human rights or the rule of law. Go to tribunal. That's number one. Number two, about INEC coming out now, it's too late. But people can hijack INEC server. We know what Nigeria has. Nigeria are very good in computer. You can hijack INEC server. But it's too late for INEC to tell us now that somebody hijacked their server. Have a nice time. God bless you.
God bless you too.
Yes, I was going to say that Oyetola reserved the right to go to court to press for whatever he wants. That's just the truth. It's part of his fundamental human rights. That he goes to court does not mean that he will eventually become the governor.
All right. OLUTAYO Nobomiro wrote, what politicians are discussing at this crucial time shows they have no vision for the nation. Hello.
Good morning, I'm calling from Challenge. One of the callers is asking us to tell him why Nigeria is not practicing restructuring. Point blank, Austin will not answer you because you are supposed to be follow a political event in this country. And so, you see, I said it yesterday that the Nigerian voters will decide who governs the 2023 election. But I doubt if you can take away ethnicity and religion from our body politics. Then, Mr. Teredolu, leading, begging for forgiveness, if the Muslim ticket is actually strategic, why is he leading? And I actually believe that it was for strategic purpose. Even before then, I have said, Asiwaju will not pick a Christian, and that is he will, and they are equally supporting for picking even the Muslims, because for strategic reasons, you cannot pick any right from the north and decide to pick a Christian who are less in number. It is for strategic reasons. But whether that one will work for him or not is what I do not know. I'm John Joe.
All right, that's where we call it a day on the Break of Dawn paper review. Austin, you wanted to react before we go?
Yes, just re-echo my thoughts. If the ticket is so strategic, why make an appeal? They have not committed any offense. It's not a sin to pick a same-faith ticket, but let's see how it goes going into the election.
All right, thank you, dear listener. That's where we call it a day on the Break of Dawn paper review. My name is Kenny Durochilu.
Good morning, dear listener. I'm OLUTAYO Ogunade.
We feel the
with laughter. We are 32 FM 94.9.
Get up and go, 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 go. With Countdown Choco, go, go, go. Get up and get up and go. No matter what you gotta do, do it. Countdown Choco, by the rich plus art for vitality. Get up and go. Stay strong, save the world, take action. Get up and go.
Cowbell chocolate with Vitarich plus iron.
Cowbell.